Iran, coronavirus death toll in 465 cities surpasses 176,500. Over 176,500 people have died of the novel coronavirus in 465 cities checkered across all of Iran's 31 provinces, according to reports tallied by the Iranian opposition People's Mujahedin organization of Iran as of Friday afternoon local time. The official death toll declared by the regime stands at 49,695, nearly a fourth of the actual figure. In the past 24 hours, 45 COVID-19 patients have lost their lives. What has yet to decrease is the number of dire patients that remain above the 370 mark. There has not been much change here, and the death rate remains similar to the past few weeks, said the spokesperson of the Isfahan Medical Sciences University on Thursday. We still do not have adequate circumstances, and the status quo has become even more critical. If restrictions are to be lifted and we return to the normal circumstances witnessed back in March and April, conditions will become even more critical than they are now. We are a long distance away from calm and peace in our medical system, and from announcing adequate conditions, the official added, according to the Fars news agency, an outlet linked to the Revolutionary Guards. Fearing an uprising, Iran's regime arrests MEK supporters and issues death sentences. The clerical regime has sentenced political prisoner Hamid Karaoghlai to death and 13 years and 3 months in prison. The death sentence is for, quote, membership in the Mujahedin-e-Khalq, end of quote, and 13 years and 3 months in prison for, quote, receiving military training, attacking Basij bases, propaganda against the state, blasphemy, and insulting the Mullah Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. Hamid, who suffers from epilepsy, was arrested by the Ministry of Intelligence in June and transferred to Urmia prison a few weeks later. Meanwhile, many MEK supporters and family members arrested on the anniversary of the November 2019 uprising are still in prison. Their arrests were prompted by the regime's fear of an outbreak of popular protests. The Iranian resistance urges the United Nations and all human rights organizations to take immediate action to overturn the death sentence of Hamid Karaoghlai and secure the release of all political prisoners, especially in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak. Iran, defiant youth target regime's judiciary in Tehran. On Wednesday, defiant youth targeted the regime's judiciary, a center for issuing torture and imprisonment sentences in Tehran province, and set fire to its front door. The center is also responsible for sentencing a deprived worker who was lashed 74 times only for peacefully protesting the regime's Minister of Labor, demanding his rights. On the same day, defiant youth set fire to the Andimeshk Intelligence Ministry office responsible for arresting, torturing, and executing protesters in the city, a repressive Basij center in Isfahan, and the entrance to an IRGC mobilization center in Kish. The defiant youth also torched Khamenei's large banner in the city of Sabzevar.